Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire. Today we're going to play Solitaire, and we're going to tackle a random game, and of course not edited. So let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, I like to go for the draw pile. That's these cards right here. There's not a lot of moves we have. Let's see, this can go here, potentially. Now this too, I would be cautious of. It could give us some problems. And if you'll notice, this king didn't open up a column. So I'm actually going to take these moves back and see what's in the draw pile. One of the things I like to do in the draw pile early is save cards that are early in the draw pile as insurance. There is none here, but something to look for. And if we can make a card, so like this 6 right here, we'll try to remember. If we can get a black 7 down here, we'll try to remember that this black 6 is our insurance card. Should we find one, of course. We don't know yet. So this queen's going to act as our insurance card. We're not going to use it yet. And this is the other reason I was cautious of moving the 2. There's a 2 of diamonds we could move also down below that could allow us to manipulate the other 16 cards in this draw pile right here. So something to think about. Not going to make this move yet. We may, but not yet. Oh, that's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. Ace of Hearts. And that takes care of that problem we had there. Again, we're not going to move this king yet because we haven't opened up a column all the way. So we can play this 10, and we are going to play this 9. And of course, it'll allow us to play this ace of spades, and I'm not going to miss the 7 either. So, okay, here's your other option. Now we got 2 kings. We know one king has a 6 underneath it. I believe that is a black 6, unfortunately. This king right here has a queen underneath it. So that may be the move. If it keeps column open, we'll go with it. If it doesn't, we'll hold off. 3 of hearts can go up top. So that opens up the column. And I believe we can play this 9 and this ace of diamonds as well. And then we'll bring the queen down and play the 2 of diamonds too. So we're going to move this jack. And we're going to hold off on, well, oh, there's another move we can make. 8 of clubs. Again, our goal here is to get these columns open. Now, one thing you may want to be cautious of here is if you'll notice there is a red jack of diamonds. There's also a jack of hearts right here. We may want to consider figuring out where this jack came from and then trying to get this jack if we could. Although I don't know if that's going to be viable here. Okay, the jack came from right here. If this jack had come from the draw pile, we may want to hold off on using that, but it wasn't, so we're going to go with what we had. And we've just got to figure out a way to get these 2 big columns, well, this column open too as well. So 9, there's an ace of clubs, we can play that, so that's good. 2 of clubs, 3 of clubs. Oh, that's a beautiful card right there. And what that's going to do is that's going to get us down to the point where we have to get, you know, this column right here. And eventually this column. We're trying to save a slot for the king, should we have one. Here's an interesting spot right here. If you'll notice, there are 2 red 10s. Which one should you play? Well, there's a number of factors in determining which one you should play. If this 10 of hearts were in the very front of the draw pile, it would be a toss-up. But since it's not, probably 90 to 95% of the time, we're going to want to play the 10 of diamonds right here, because as you can see, there's a bunch of cards underneath it that we would like to open up and try to get this game solved. So we're going to play this 10 right here. Okay. There's a nice card for us. We can put it up top to the foundation pile. We can also move this 2 of spades up to the foundation pile. And we just got to figure out, you know, how do we get the rest of these cards out? And again, we're saving space for another king should we find one here. 7 we can play. Now, one of the things I would say, if you play cards out of the back of the draw pile and you find those same cards in the front of the draw pile, I will take back those moves with the undo button and try to play them out of the front of the draw pile. Just something to keep in mind. May not bear fruit here, but okay, we have a 6. This 4 is our first card we're going to play when we don't have any other moves. So let's see if there's any other moves, and there are none. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. We like to be able to move all these cards here. We really want to get this king out if we could. And I believe there is it's a 5 right here. Okay, no, it's a 6. But that 6 is going to be valuable for us because we have this 5 of diamonds right here. And we would like to be able to move this 4 underneath it so we can open up another column. Now, the one thing you want to be cautious of is, okay, we can play this 4, but, you know, we don't want to just quickly play the 3 and the 5 right away. We want to see what's behind there. And in this case, there's a 9 and a 7 of diamonds. Neither one can be played, so we're going to play all 3 of these cards here. But you don't necessarily want to play those right away because you could miss out on moves. Here there's no extra moves, but you always want to check because it can cost you a lot of games by missing those kind of moves. So here's the 4 of spades. We're going to move that over. And that gives us the jack of clubs. So what we got to figure out, what we'd like to be able to do is get this 5 of hearts up and move some stuff around. We may actually have to go back and figure out a way to do that because we may be stuck here. But I have a plan though if we are stuck. And that plan would involve getting the 6 down, but I think we're going to get the 6 down anyway. I see a move to get the 6 of hearts down. If you'll notice, there's a 7 of spades right here. Well, guess what? It can go right here. And the next time we go through, we can also move this 6 of hearts. But before we do that, we're going to play out of the back of the draw pile, just so we could get as many cards out here as possible. We're going to play this 10 of hearts right here. And it appears, we could possibly, if we can move one more of these cards, we can get this 9 of clubs down. If we can get that 9 of clubs down, that'll allow us to put the 8 of diamonds underneath it and help us open up this column, which we desperately need to do at this moment. So, again, we're going to hold off on this. We're going to see if we have, there it is, the 9 of clubs. We're going to put that down, and we'll play the 8. And there's a nice card for us, the 4 of diamonds. That allows us to keep opening up the column. 3 of spades, that's a great card. So, yeah, we've opened up that column. We'll put up some spades there, 6 of spades. We're going to keep the 7 of spades here, of course. But before we do that, we're going to play some other cards up. So 5 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds. We'll play the 6 and the 7 of clubs. And, of course, we can play the 7 of diamonds up. So we're going to go back and go to the start of that. We can play... No, we can't play this yet. We're not going to do this move because we need to move this 6 of hearts. So 6 of hearts is going to be the first card right there. We put that below. Now we can bring the king down. And the question is, what do we want to play next? I guess it doesn't make a difference here. So we're going to play the 5 of hearts. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we can cover one of these jacks. What we're going to do is use this foundation pile. We're going to try to use 2 cards, work together, and uncover one of these 2 jacks, and then get those columns open and hopefully solve this here. So 6 of hearts up, 7 of hearts up, 8 of hearts to the foundation pile. Now we can do the spades, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're going to do diamonds, 8, 9, 10, and jack, I believe. We may take this back because we really want to get to this one. But the good news is that's a red queen, so we can now get to this one anyway. So we're going to move the jack over here. That's a 10 of spades. We can move it up. And there's the king, and we have solved it. So pretty cool. And that's going to wrap this up. Hopefully I was able to teach you a trick or two on how to solve this. And yeah, I am signing out. Again, if you want any additional tips, I would highly recommend checking out some of these other videos if you have not already. Thanks for watching, and good luck.